Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in true sincerity. And we're going to jump right into lesson. Let's get Habakkuk 2 and 5. Switch it to the King James Version. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man. Now, this is basically the scriptures, metaphorically speaking, of America, man, or you can say Esau, Edom. It's not speaking of one particular man. It's speaking of a nation of people, and specifically about America, man. And these are one of the deep, dark mysteries of the scriptures that the average Joe Christian doesn't understand or get the concept of, because the Spirit's not working with plantation Christianity. Let's go ahead and get this again. So, also because he transgresses by wine, and once again, you know, you got to break things down for the new listeners that may not understand the meaning of certain words in the Bible. Now that word wine, it goes into philosophies. So he said he transgresses by wine, which means that he spreads his philosophies, the wicked philosophies, all the four corners of the earth. I think that's a Revelation as well. I'll go ahead and find that. This is Revelations 18 and 3. And it says, could be read in Habakkuk that he transgresses by wine, meaning that he spreads his philosophies, his wicked philosophies, to the four corners of the earth. Revelation 18 and 3, it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchandise of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. Let's go back to Habakkuk, man. So, yea, also because he transgresses by wine, and we broke that down. That's the philosophies of wickedness. He is a proud man. You know, that goes into Obadiah. The pride of the heart deceived thee. Because America thinks that, you know, they are the top dog in all things. They the ones that set decrees and regulations and laws throughout the four corners of the earth, man. They're the ones that destroy countries. They're the ones that kill by the millions. America is that proud man. So neither keepeth at home, meaning that he goes in wars and kills and terrorizes, you know, beyond his borders. And also meaning that he has embassies in all the countries of the earth as well. It says who enlarges his desire as hell, because he's just a greedy motherfucker, man. He wants to spread death everywhere. You know, and then it's these Edomites that's doing it. The devil, according to the Bible, man. The devil being the so-called white man, the Edomites, the descendants of Esau, Edom. It says, and as death, it cannot be satisfied, but gathers unto all nations and heapeth unto all people. Now, we just got the precept for that in Revelation, the 18th chapter. So let's go ahead and get a few more verses. Well, I'll keep on going with Habakkuk 2 and 6, because it speaks more of that. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against them, and a taunting proverb against them, say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long to him that ladeth himself with thick clay? And that thick clay is meaning that great debt, because ultimately his nakedness is going to be revealed. Let's go ahead and get that in Isaiah, the 47th chapter. This is this is Isaiah. These are all, you know, scriptures that brothers know, and you know, we always bring these out, but you always gotta, you know, keep in mind that there's a lot of people being woken up. So this is Isaiah 47 and 3. Oh, I can start at verse 1. You know, that's good meat right here. It says, come down and sit in the dust, or virgin of daughter of Babylon. That virgin daughter of Babylon is America, and the reason they called it the virgin daughter, because no war has come to this country in a large scale. You know, you haven't had enemy invaders come here in a large scale. The closest thing that you had to that was, I think, there was an account of Pancho Villa, you know, which was a Mexican revolutionary. I think he successfully invaded a part of America near the Mexican border. But that was a small little skirmish. That wasn't a whole group of military or enemy coming to the shores of America. And also you had the bombing of Pearl Harbor, but those are just small incidents. So America is a virgin daughter, meaning that she talking about America has not been penetrated, or if you want to put in that parabolic sense when it comes to violence or war. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, for there is no throne, because America's rulership will be put out." That's in also Revelation 2. The light of that candle shall be put out. Let's go ahead and get that. See where I find it. This is Revelation 18 and 23. And it says, "The light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom, the bride, shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived." And that's once again going back with the transgression by wine. You know, and so this is how all these scriptures connect together. Let's go back to Habakkuk, or when Habakkuk, we were in Isaiah, I think it was. Isaiah 47. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen." Oh, right here, I was right here. It says, Salakia, "Come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, and sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of Chaldean, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." You know, so because great violence is coming to America, man. Great violence and destruction and everything else you can imagine is coming to America. And you're set up as a prophet of the Lord to warn the people. It says, "Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thighs, pass on to the rivers." It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." And this is speaking of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, coming back to destroy America with the chariots to save his elect. And when it says, "I not meet thee as a man," that he's going to come in as a mighty power, man. He's going to come in great glory with the angels in the chariots, or what they call UFOs, to basically destroy. You know, that's why the scripture talk about the war in heaven between Michael and his angels. That's speaking of how basically the U.S. Space Force is going to try to fight against Yahweh, and the other nations are going to try to fight against Yahweh Shai and the chariots, or the UFOs, man. And it's going to be the grand finale of all things. This is how this place is going to go out, man. It's going to go out with the great glory of the Lord being shown. So let's go ahead and keep on going. Where were we at? It says, "And as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent, and get thee in the darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans," once again referring to America. "But thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms." So that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for this devil to be taken out. Let's go back to Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and as death it cannot be satisfied, but grant him all nations, and heapeth him all people." And once again, we broke that down, meaning that he spreads his philosophies through all the four corners of the earth. And there's all nations that are here. He has embassies in different posts throughout all four corners of the earth, man. It says that he gathers into all nations, meaning that, you know, he rules and brings forces and righteous decrees upon all the nations, and also all the nations. There's a representative of all kinds of nations here in America, man. And then we went into Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take a parable against him, a tiny prophet against him, and say, "Woe to him that decrees that which is not his? How long? And to him that laid himself with thick clay." You know, because America is increasing its debt, man. You know, there's a debt clock that you can have, that you can look up. It's like not you can have, that you can look up, and it shows the major debt of America. You know, there's also a doomsday clock that you can look up on Google, and basically that doomsday clock, the time is running out on that. You know, so this is where we at in terms of prophecy, man. In terms of prophecy, we are at the very end. In terms of prophecy, we are at the end of the empire of Esau Edom, and we rejoice in that, man. You know, we rejoice that prophecies are being fulfilled. We rejoice that things are coming to pass at a fast rate. We rejoice in the destruction of America, man. And if you take no rejoicing in that, then Most High willing, he opens your eyes. But if he doesn't, then I guess that you're part of those numbered to the sword, man. So we read in the Habakkuk that he transgresses by wine. This is Daniel 8 and 2 and 5, and through his policy. Let's get that word policy. His prudence, his insight, understanding, his knowledge, his policy, his prudence. That's basically the same thing as his philosophy, his wine. And so through his policy, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. What kind of craft? Wickedness. Let's get the word craft. The sense of deceiving, fraud, deceit, his wickedness to prosper in his hand. And that's how the Lord made him to rule. He gave him that knowledge on the left-hand side to go and deceive the nations. And this is all through prophecy as well. It says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And once again, that's referring to that great battle in the heavens. Michael and archangels fighting against the chariots of the Lord. But he shall be broken without hand. And also that's why in the Apocrypha there's a scripture concerning that. Let me see if I can get it. This is 2 Ezra 13 and 8. And it says, and I beheld, and lo, this is speaking of Yahushua in the chariots. It says 2 Ezra 13 and 8, and I beheld this, and beheld, and lo, where was I? All they were gathered together to subdue him. Subdue who? Yahushua coming back with the chariots. We're so afraid. You know, they're going to be afraid. They're going to be afraid of the awesome power that they see in the form of the chariots, in the form of the glory of the heavens coming to destroy America. But the Lord's going to put the spirit in to continue to fight anyways. And yet there is fight. And that goes into the book of Revelations. Go ahead and get that. This is Revelation 12 and 17. That's not it. Maybe it was 7. Yeah, Revelation 12 and 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven, man. So, you know, all that, all their armies and all their air force and whatever stealth bombers that try to come up against Yahushua are going to be destroyed. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil. Once again, just speaking of America. So America goes by many names in the Bible. It goes by Babylon. It goes by the Chaldeans. It goes by Esau, Edom. It goes by devil. It goes by Satan. It goes by the dragon. There's many code words that reference America in the scriptures. It's not gonna outright say America, man. Because other Gabar, he brought out a video that I heard. I can't remember when I heard it, but if they were to put the word America in the Bible, then they would have banned the Bible already. And if they would have put the word America in the Bible and its destruction, they would have banned the Bible already, man. You know, so there's different metaphors and words that there's different metaphors and words that the Bible uses to describe the destruction of America, man. But with that being said, just a real quick lesson. Most I would hope is edifying. Was that I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Kahala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.